Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Okay, today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Libra. So for all my Libras, I welcome you guys. I have a sister who's a Libra. All right, so I really like your message, Libra, so far and where it's going. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's see if the angels have any messages for you that they want to give me downloads for. Okay. Okay, you need to stand in your truth. Keep your boundaries in place. Destiny awaits. All right, Libra. So destiny awaits you. I love that. Okay, so I feel like, Libra, you guys have someone just all up in their head and they can't quite figure you out. Okay? You are a bit of an enigma, if I can say that word, or a mystery. That's easier to say. Okay, but their level, I got the message of their level is tic-tac-toe, and you are a chess master. Okay? So I feel like someone tried to play a game with you and you kind of schooled them. You put them in their place, and now they're in some kind of self-imposed prison. They can't break free of the situation. They keep replaying the events that happened between you over and over in their head. They're a bit haunted, I would say. They're struggling to come to terms with this relationship and how it unfolded. Okay? They're not happy about it. Okay, I'll tell you that, Libra. And they're not satisfied either about how it ended and the role that they played in the ending. They know they effed up. Okay, I can feel that energy. And then I got that this was a karmic cycle. Okay, so you're dealing with some type of karmic cycle that you went through. Okay, which, you know, karmic cycles will repeat themselves unless you learn from them and you stop the cycle. Okay. And I feel like you did, because clarifying this karmic cycle is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're being gifted something from the universe because of this karmic cycle that you have ended. Okay? There is a new opportunity headed your way. Okay? There's something, like the download said, Libra, destiny awaits you guys. Okay? And this is part of your destiny, this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an abundant energy. This is things working out, things coming together, seeing results. Okay? We have sex secrets. Someone is for the street. Okay? So someone that you've dealt with, it was hiding some stuff, hiding some sexual secrets. Okay, this person was kind of naughty. But you Libra figured out that they were very naughty. Okay? You know, I think you know this person, because clarifying it is the High Priestess. Okay, so you caught on to the naughty and you said no, no, no. Okay. And I feel like I got the message that you opened a portal and timeline shift. Okay? So you opened some type of door by closing down this karmic cycle. Okay? And some type of magic is coming together. I feel like magic is in the air for you, Libra. Okay? So that's exciting. And Spirit is wanting you to listen to the energy because it speaks to you. So listen to the past, the current, and the current energy. What did the past energy teach you? What about the current energy? What's going on there? Listen to the energy. Okay, the high priestess knows a lot in the silence. The silence speaks to her in a lot of ways. So use that silence to your advantage. So maybe you're in silence with someone, okay? Since I'm bringing that up. But you don't have to be. Okay. I got someone is karmic and a liar around you. All right? So there's someone that you just can't trust, Libra. And I feel like you are this Queen of Swords, Libra. And a Queen of Swords is no nonsense. She's not going to tolerate a bunch of BS. So you've said, okay, I see you. I know what you are. And you put up boundaries. You got your sword up, okay? You spoke your truth, and you're standing your ground, okay? You're not going to put up with this, okay? With this, someone lying to you. Because you're a truth seeker and you're a truth teller. All right, I've got someone awakened you but aren't your key, okay? And clarifying that was the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you were dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but you don't, it doesn't have to be the case. But you closed out the cycle, and in doing so, because you rewrote your destiny. So I feel like you're on a different life path, okay? Like Spirit is gifting you a new life path with that Ace of Pentacles, because you closed out something, and it was a big accomplishment for you, this closing out of something. You've got spiritual credentials, I feel like, with that High Priestess card. You are very tapped in. You are very in tune with spirituality, with energy, okay? And they dream of you because you were their soulmate. So you're in someone's dreams, Libra. I don't know who, but you'll know who I'm talking about. And then, when I got that, clarifying that is the Magician. So I feel like this person who dreams about you is trying to manifest you back into their life. So they might be doing things to pull on your energy. Be that, well, obviously they're dreaming about you. So you're always on their mind. So that's kind of a pull. Someone's pulling you in, trying to manifest you. This person could be actually trying to manifest you through spell work with that Magician card, okay? And I feel like they're going to take action towards you, okay? Whoever's dreaming about you wants to come towards you. All right. So what I got for your past energy, Libra, was the Divine Masculine, number 2. So you could have been dealing with a Divine Masculine in your past, because this is your past energy. Or you're a Divine Masculine. Okay, but I feel like it would be more like you were dealing with a Divine Masculine. But I'm not really sure, so maybe I should just clarify that. Can we clarify Divine Masculine, please, Spirit, for Libra? Okay. All right. I've got a Knight of Cups. So in the past, I feel like this person, you were dealing with a knight. So someone a bit immature when it comes to love. Someone who is not very acquainted with love, more of a casual person when it comes to relationships. Okay? But someone who's in love with the idea of love, but doesn't let themselves love, or they're very immature when it comes to relationships. Okay? And this is your past. Okay? And maybe they were very charming with you, but also immature at the same time. Okay. Now, your current energy is transmute. number 44. And I'm going to get clarity on this. Maybe I should look at the book. Okay, let's see. What is transmute? Okay, to transmute is to convert one energy into another. The snake is a powerful symbol of transmutation. You are being invited to accept its gift of shedding to help you process something important. Use this ability to make magic by transmuting the snake's energy into something new and beneficial for growth. Okay, so I feel like you're transmuting some karmic cycle into something brand new for you. Okay, you're using that energy to open a new portal or timeline or path for you, Libra. Okay, excellent. Okay, so you're kind of like, you shed the old, and in shedding the old, the new is going to thrive and come to fruition. Okay, all right. Now for your future energy, I got air. Okay, so maybe you need to, there's going to be some type of communication take place between you and someone. I don't know. I'm going to clarify this because I'm not really sure. We're going to get some clarification about your future energy. Can you tell me more about Libra's future energy, please, Spirit? Tell me more. Okay. All right. Let's go through this. I have the Four of Swords. So I feel like you went through a period of isolation, of healing, of renewal, of really focusing on you and what you want, okay, because of that karmic cycle that you went through, okay, and you really invested in yourself, okay, you put in the work of self-love, okay. All right. And you have been very cautious with your energy, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, you're not just out here giving your energy to anyone, okay? You're not putting up with things that you shouldn't have to put up with, okay? I feel like you're a bit guarded here, Libra. Okay, but I feel because you're in this, you've got your defenses up. Okay, you're very astute. You've got your head on straight. You have placed boundaries with someone. Okay, and you have a lot of clarity going on in your energy. Okay, and I feel like you have come to terms with this cycle that you dealt with. You realize that it was a karmic-y situation, that you were dealing with someone in devil energy, someone who was, what was that card? Who awakened you but isn't your key. Okay, who you have, like, you might have a soul tie with a karmic person, somebody that has a lot of bad attachments, somebody who has addictions, somebody who doesn't know what they want, just kind of comes and goes as they please, somebody who plays games, somebody who's tethered to physical and not their higher self, okay? And you've kind of come to terms with that. And you are moving on to bigger and better, because I've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're kind of surveying what's out there. You're taking your time. You're searching for what you want. Okay? And I feel like a soulmate connection is headed your way, because I got these two cards right beside each other. So this would be counterparts. When two cards are right beside each other. Okay? So you're going to find that soul connection, that soulmate connection. This is in your energy for the future. Okay? The King and Queen of Cups. So this is, when I have two cards come together like this, I think, for me, it means counterparts. Okay, this is going to be a long-term lasting connection between you two, and it's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Okay, and it's going to be very passionate, because I have the Ace of Wands. So this is in your future. This, you two are just going to light each other on fire. There's going to be passion. There's going to be romance. There's going to be that fire energy that everybody wants, okay? There's going to be a lot of chemistry between you two, Libra. Okay, so that's what you're manifesting in your future energy, okay? And it's because you have put in the work when it comes to you, and you know what you want, okay? So I'm so excited that you have been able to shift into something that was not for your highest good, into something that's going to be amazing for you, Libra. All right? I do have a channeled message for you guys from Spirit, okay? They want to say to stop trying to control and just let go. So I think Spirit is just wanting you to let things play out naturally, Libra. When you do, things will come without you forcing them to come. Wise is the person who sees that power is within, not something to be hammered out. Make the best of things. Don't dwell on the could-have-beens. Mistakes come and go. In the mistake is a takeaway, and it will fortify you for the next phase. And I really think that you are fortified, and you are ready for that next phase. Spirit is telling you you are. So it's only onward and upward for you. Onward and upward for you, Libra. Okay.